Allah will be crying now. Many more reactions as federal government backs Amotekun. Office of the Vice President, press statement. Federal government, Southwest governors agree on Amotekun. Vice President met today with Southwest governors, the Attorney General of the Federation and the Inspector General of Police. The meeting was at the instance of the governors who had asked to see President Muhammadu Buhari over the controversies surrounding the Amotekun initiative. However, due to the president's foreign engagement, he asked the vice president to host the meeting. The meeting was very fruitful and unanimous resolutions were made on the way forward. Having regard to the need for all hands to be on deck in addressing the security concerns across the country, it was agreed that the structure of Amotekun should also align with the community policing strategy of the federal government. It was also agreed that necessary legal instruments will be put in place by each of the states to give legal backing to the Amotekun initiative and address all issues concerning the regulation of the security structure. The federal government backed Amotekun on the 23rd of January in a meeting chaired by Vice President Professor Yemi Osinbajo with Southwest governors, Attorney General of the Federation and the Inspector General of Police. The meeting, which was to resolve the controversies around the Amotekun initiative, was successful, and it was decided that Amotekun should be allowed to align with community policing strategy of the federal government. The states were also implored to give legal backing to Amotekun. Also we have various reactions from Twitter, and someone says here that I suspected this was going to be a topic of deliberation at the NEC meeting today, and that the fixer will pull some stunts. I was right. Another says is the fixer for real in a positive way, though not like one Mr. Fix is then used to have in Abuja sometimes ago. VP has the capacity to broker truce and bring peace and unity at all deliberations. Nigeria won. Please share more. Gradually, Nigeria has just started breaking from the evil grip of the Fulani ethnic group who believes they are born to rule. And another says, Your Excellency, sir, that should be scrapped out and hand over every truck and other equipment be handed over to the Nigerian police. An attempt is treason, just like the terrorists refusing to drop arms before our military in our country. So the federal government can make a reasonable conclusion. Congratulations, I never believed in you guys. Nice one. This will metamorphose into state police, giving way to restructuring with the security sector taking the lead. So a lot of reactions have trailed the recent announcement. Many hailed Osinbajo as a problem solver. The hopes of a lot of people was reignited with this new development. A lot of people couldn't believe what happened. They have lost faith in the ability of the federal government to heed to the people. In the reactions, some threw a shade at Miyetti Allah. Good move. Miyetti Allah will be crying now. Why another believe Amotekun will later become a state security outfit. This is really terrible. So guys, these are the reactions of people, and at the end of the day, someone says Amotekun wins is really a good one, you know, with all the statements that these different people have really made from northern parts of the country, saying all manner of things. Some people believe that it was a ploy for the Southwest to create their own Ududua Republic and all manner of things. Miyetti Allah say, oh, this Amotekun is targeting at us. They want to get rid of us. They want to do this and that. They hate us. They don't like us. All this and this and that. Calling the Southwest people primitive. They are even with their level of education that they are intolerant and all manner of things. Oh, some even said, oh, that even some of the people, some of the Yoruba leaders that supported Amotekun should be arrested and all sorts of, people are just wondering that why would these people be against something that is going to be beneficial to everybody. Everybody has been complaining about insecurity and all of that, and yet people are putting things together so that it will reduce and it will eliminate this insecurity we've been talking about. And you are saying no, it's not going to be so, that they are targeting us. Are you criminals? No. If you are not criminals, then why are you bothered? And some of them came out to say, oh, they are going to compel the federal government to make sure that they collect their land, all their lands that their forefathers conquered. People are like seriously? What has that got to do with this thing? Oh, other people came even from the northern part of the country, say if Amotekun should stand, definitely all the southwest people in the north, they have to leave. Everybody just wondering, what are these people really up to? And that buttresses the insinuations that a lot of people have concerning the mindset of these people. And they came out, to really confirm what people have been talking about them. The mindset that people really have concerning them, that these people are not just coming to the south to do their grazing or to do their cattle rearing. They are coming for a different motives. And with this Amotekun, it really exposes all their plans. So with this one that the federal government has already agreed on Amotekun and told them on how to go about it. So what is going to happen? Because they have said if Amotekun should work, all the southwest people in the north, they have to leave the north. They're always coming up with this threat of a thing, any little thing, you have to leave the north, you have to leave the north. And nobody has even told them to leave even the southern parts of the country. Any little thing, the last time was the Igbo, oh, they have to leave, they must leave. If this thing happens, they will leave. The same thing at Amotekun, they've just come out to just embarrass themselves. I think that's way it's the way it is. But peradventure, if it had not worked, if really they've been able to suppress this Amotekun, that does not still remain the fact that people know what is now happening. Because at the end of the day, even if they feel that they've won because they have been telling federal government to do so and so, but it will not still go down well, and everybody already will know what the whole thing is all about. They've already expressed themselves. But just like some people said, they never even believed that the federal government will come with this whole thing. At some point Malami came out and said, oh, it was being misinterpreted. That was not what he meant. He didn't say Amotekun is illegal, this and this and that. He was just trying to advise the governors to do the needful. That he never said that. He's even trying to help them so that by the time this government is no more, if another government comes in, it might be difficult for them. So that was why he said that, and he never said it is illegal. There's been back and forth concerning this whole thing. So it's a good thing, and congratulations to the southwest people that this Amotekun we continue, because a lot of people are really optimistic that Amotekun has come to stay. And someone says here that when Buhari and his cabals stain their clothes with poo, they will send Osinbajo for cleanup after they nearly turned Nigeria upside down with their greedy and selfishness. They now turn to Osinbajo to settle for settlement. No country with no president. Someone says here, firstly, I thank God for the peaceful resolution to back Amotekun by the federal government. Amotekun should now be a matter of fancy, but fact. Should not be a matter of fancy, but fact. Kudos to our southwest governors for their initiatives, and to the federal government for dancing to the music of the southwesterners. May God bless Nigeria. Democracy has won. Hope President Buhari will not overturn the decision brokered by Vice President Yemi Osinbajo, as he usually does. If it is possible for him to appoint a Fulani man to head Amotekun, he will gladly do that, but his hands are tied. And someone says here that to him, the formal launching of Amotekun, is unnecessary. It should have taken off quietly this amount to show how, on the part of Yoruba leaders, we talk too much and in the process expose secrets and strategy. And someone says that people don't understand. Even before Buhari didn't oppose the program, Malami's speech was not representing presidency, and also Shetima, IBB, and Professor Hangu Abdullahi are not representing the North. The Northern youth are in full support of the program. Congratulations to the development But it was the northern youth that came up first and foremost that told the federal government or urged the president to dissolve Amotekun. But by and large, Amotekun has won, and we don't know what Fulani S-men, since they promised that, or they vowed that if Amotekun should work, then all southwest people will be leaving the north. So let's see what will become of them. So guys, let's hear your take concerning this new development. Thank you very much. Bye.